Greetings and welcome to episode 5 of my Napoleon Total War Great War mod German Empire. And this, my friends, went to the last time where we have the Russians finally, my friends, finally after many years of sort of loitering around the villages, attacking the villages around Königsberg, they finally made their presence fully felt here by engaging in this siege here of Königsberg. But we are prepared, we are fully prepared for such eventuality. Now, as you can see, my friends, we are outnumbered here quite significantly here in terms of the reinforcements they can provide here, but not massively so. And indeed, they outgun us here with the artillery. Now, many of you said, Matt, you need more artillery. I'm going to take your advice. Once this battle is over, whatever happens with this battle, we are going to start building more artillery, and this artillery pieces we're going to be sending them to both fronts, west and east. Particularly the east, looks like the Russians really have absolutely ramped up their artillery production. We need to match it. We need to try and hold on to Königsberg. If we don't hold to Königsberg, at least we can try and reinforce from Warsaw and then retake it later on. But hopefully we are going to hold at this first instance here. As you can see, let's have a quick examination here of what we're up against. As you can see, many of these units have already taken attrition, because they've obviously under siege, so they're taking that sort of attritional here. But we've got these reinforcements. Unfortunately, we managed to move these reinforcements in from Warsaw. It was absolutely vital here on this sort of western flank here. We pushed them in just in the nick of time there. And they've also brought these conscript battalions. They've got quite a lot of conscript battalions here. They've got a lot of old sort of rifle battalions here. These are very, very, very good rifle battalions. But we should be defending here. We should be able to sort of, immerse ourselves in some trenches here. They've brought quite the general here with them. Radko Dmitriev. He really is a fantastic general, as you can see here. 5-star general. We don't have that general here, but if this unit gets killed, then we can effectively go into rout immediately. That is the main concern here. We have to get this artillery unit away from the front lines. We're going to be absolutely pounded to pieces otherwise. But what it does is this unit here, if we can hide it behind a building, keep it out of harm's way, it will draw the fire from these away from our troops here whilst we deal with the rest of the Russians. And indeed, these reinforcements here, these conscript armies here, which should be taken care of by the reinforcements here. Remember, we bring in a Jaeger here, my friends, Jaeger infantry, which absolutely are phenomenal. We are, as you can see, we've taken quite the beating here. Some of these units are down a little bit, 185, 132 here, but still not a significant amount. Excuse me, my friends. And also we've got armed citizens now. These are unfortunately going to be the cannon fodder, but that is just the way life is going to have to be on the Eastern Front here. We cannot afford to be too merciful in terms of what we use here. We have to throw back the Russians no matter what the cost. Let's begin this battle, my friends, without further ado. As you can see, if we had gone this auto-resolve, we would be utterly thrashed here. You've got this cavalry unit here, hussars. Keep our eye on that, my friends, for definite. Right, let's begin this battle here. The Battle of Königsberg, 1915. We've got the attacker Theodor Nadel and Johann Herzlieb, and defender Radko Dmitriev and Philippe. So look, so we are the attackers now. We're taking the fight to them. So we really do have to absolutely be on the ball here, on top of our game here to really bring this battle to its proper conclusion, which is a win here for Germany. We have to hold on to Königsberg. As I say, if we lose it, we have to immediately take it back as quickly as we possibly can, using the forces there in Warsaw. Mind you, that will leave Warsaw very vulnerable there to a counterattack from German forces. But we are trying slowly, bit by bit, to try and get ourselves here on the front foot. Now, it'll take a long time on the east. The east really is a very difficult, very, very difficult campaign here, but we are going to do that. Look at this. Now, we can actually dig in here. This could be absolutely fantastic. Now, if we can draw them up towards us, that would be even better. Now, where's the demarcation line? Oh my word, this is absolutely huge. This is absolutely... Look at this. Look at the distance here. I wonder if we could hide our general right in here. Would he be hidden? No, he wouldn't be. But do we have a building which you could hide behind? We need to bring the general absolutely hidden from their artillery, because their artillery will immediately look for our general here. Mind you, look at this wonderful location here. If we can put our units all the way back here, that would be absolutely fantastic. It really would. We need to try and hide our artillery here. We're going to put them here. Really narrow down that gap here. Look at that. We just have to do that, because that is our general unit. If our general unit dies, we will die with it. Our whole army will simply rout. But can we pull our army back to some defensible location? Because look at this, we're right in the middle here of the town here. To break up any sort of potential movement in this area, I think we're going to have to fight on the front lines here. We're just going to have to do it, my friends. We've got a nice open area here on the right flank. And to be honest with you, this is the only really open area here in the entirety of this sort of this battleground here. Here would be another area where you have sort of houses intersecting one another here. But again, we don't really have that open ground. We're going to have to face the Russians out in the open here. There's no point in trying to hide from it any further. Right. Ooh. We've got a wall here. Now that could be a significant player here in this battle. Now, let's first of all get ourselves organised here. Let's pull back some of these armed citizens here. Where's armed citizens? Armed veterans. Armed veterans actually are very good, I must be fair. We mustn't criticise them wholeheartedly without actually giving some of them credit where credit is due. Okay, right, let's put our Jaeger absolutely in the centre here. Let's pull these gentlemen back. Now let's put our Jaeger here. Now eventually we can get units that can actually go beyond the initial deployment zone. In other words, they're sort of specialised, specialist elite units that can actually be moved beyond. They can deploy beyond the starting line here. Beyond the deployment, they can be deployed in the woods. They can be deployed all around the map. That's what we really want to get those because they're absolutely fantastic. Look at this. It allows this wall. It does give us a significant amount of protection here now. We've got the 36th Regiment here. Oh, look at this. It's actually pretty... It's actually quite... Oh, wait a minute. Now, gentlemen. Doesn't look like they're going to allow us here, but oh, look, we've got the tree there. Of course, the tree's going to block us, but we're going to try and get as close as we can to this. Oh, look at that. A double protection. 20th Regiment. Oh, I do like the colours there. That is absolutely fantastic. What a wonderful looking regiment that is there. Right. So we've got this firm centre ground here. Armsted's going to pull them out as well back here. And as I said, they're going to be cannon fodder, but that is the way life is going to be on these in front. Now, we've got the 41st Regiment here. I'm actually going to push into... There's quite a distance there between that. Oh, gentlemen, please. Let's have some proper coordination here, thank you. If we're going to face the Russians, let's face them in the open. If we move into into the buildings here, they will simply use their artillery and they will just absolutely level that building to rubble within seconds. We might as well face them right in the open here. We're going to try and pull in some reserves here. Now, we do have reinforcements, but we want to have reserves behind us as well as possible. We'll try and keep this grouping here in reserve and just stretch our lines as far as we can here. Maybe here we've got the 7th Regiment here. Along here. Again, trenches out, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. 40th Regiment. Oh, completely taking a little bit of a beating. As you can see, we're trying to angle here. That's not quite fully square on it. That's more like it. Thank you, gentlemen. That's a proper organisation. Don't be foolish. Now, we had to drop them back slightly, but still. We do need to cover this this front here. Armed citizens again, we cannot use them. We want to use them to draw the Russians into battle here. I think we'll have to pull the 13th Regiment out onto this flank here. We've got to make sure we're completely covered here. And there we are, gentlemen, please. Okay. Now we're going to move our reinforcements into a coherent whole here. Now the 15th and 51st in reserve here. Are they hidden? Not hidden. Doesn't matter. We shall leave them there. We're going to have the 12th Regiment in reserve back here. And then last but not least, we shall have the 10th and the 11th Regiments on the left flank. We shall set them back here. Excellent. And we're going to use these armed citizens here. We're going to put them just slightly behind here. We're going to try and use them to draw out the Russians if we can. Because quite honestly with you, I cannot remember whether we are attacking or whether we are defending. If we're attacking, we need to sort of spur them into action. But ideally we need to keep our general alive. Now our general, as you can see, is way over there. Now we've got to be very careful here that we don't get caught out. Actually, can we put the here?
Befehle werden befolgt. Yes, sir.
Got to protect him at all costs. If he dies, the army will effectively break. What is this over here? That's because we can have a house there. But to be honest, that the artillery they've got would absolutely level it within seconds. Right, let's begin this battle, my friends. Let's see what the Russians are. Looks like they're digging in as well. So we're going to have to go towards the Russians here. Oh, I beg your pardon, sir. Now, quite strong with this left flank. Oh, they. Oh, right. Good grief. They've got a lot of troops coming in right to flank us here. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We're moving the 15th through 51st onto the right flank of the three gentlemen. Double time. Double time.
Yes, sir.
There's the artillery there. This is gonna hurt. See what I mean? They went straight for the general there, immediately for the general. It's going to be an absolute bloodbath here, my friends. An absolute bloodbath we must hold here.
Infanterie, bereit!
Sir! Sir! Our general is under attack!
He's under attack. Let's move these out. Let's try and... Let's try and be ready here. Let's try and do some damage to the Russians before they reach us. Even if we just use these arm systems, we use every advantage we've got here. How are they faring here? We've got to try and hold here. We've got to try and hold. Can we indeed swing around here? Let's do this. Straighten up. Straighten up the line. Straighten up the line.
All hope is lost, sir. This battle is almost done.
No! They killed the general. Stay focused. That's what I like to see. joy to see, an absolute joy to see. Fall back. What the blazes is going on here? It's still disappearing room. Oh my god, look at the slaughter. You can absolutely butcher's yard. We're going to close in. Oh, look at that. They did a remarkable job here, the citizens here. What we can do here. Now where the reinforcements are coming in from this position here. Here they come, here they come. We'll move in for those guns here eventually. What a wonderful fight that was. That was absolutely magnificent, sir.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, sir.
Ah, one of the armed veterans. They fought with distinction, I must be fair. Okay, coming back 66 here, 62, these gentlemen. There they are, 188. We've absolutely butchered them. We'll do this, we'll send out a detachment we'll send out 3 regiments to deal with this. I'm going to go take care of that artillery. But look at this, look at this. It's been an absolute death trap here. The fields are steaming with Russian blood here. Outside Königsberg, look at this. What a fight. Back for the second round. They've got a lot coming in here. That's a lot of troops right there.
Our unit is dead, sir.
What? No! I don't believe it. You are joking me. You've got to be joking me here. We've just completely shattered here. When we had this battle in the bag here. All because our general died. That is... oh, that's so harsh. Where are we? There's a reinforcements. Now, these gentlemen don't have to break.
Our men are running,
yes, they
sir.
do have to break. They do have to break. That is absolutely extraordinary. That really is extraordinary. The Russians have won by default because they destroyed our general. That's what happens when you lose your general here. But we just got to take this on the chin. We have to take this on the chin, my friends. That is an absolute... look at it. We've absolutely slaughtered them. And yet we've still lost a battle because our general got killed. That is an absolute nightmare. But we will be back. Of that I can assure you. We should have done
our men are running,
here,
sir.
behind here. Oh, look at that. We should have hidden behind the church here. We'd have had a lot more protection. But we didn't. Look at this. They've absolutely peppered this entire region here. If we'd have hidden here, we'd have probably been safe, but we didn't. And unfortunately, we have utterly been vanquished here. Let's speed things on. There's no point in watching us all. They just automatically retreat. Yeah, they've all gone. They've all gone. The Russians have won.
Our men are running,
using
sir.
conscripts. Because our general, look at that, close defeat It wasn't even a victory for the Russians, really. But we have to take that hit, my friends. That is just the way it goes. Unfortunately, our general got killed. We couldn't do anything about it. The artillery is absolutely a nightmare. Oh, we got 3,499. Look at that. We've absolutely smashed them to smithereens here. In no possible way have they won that battle. We absolutely gave him a thrashing here. So luckily we hold still here. Jeepers creepers, but they're going to be sending in additional forces here as well, or with more artillery. Now that really is not. So I think what we might have to do here is dispatch more units to Königsberg. This really is going to be a war of attrition here in Königsberg. And here, we've got them already en route, which is fantastic. Can we produce, can we recruit? We can't make any artillery. So it means Berlin is going to have to be the region that's going to bring that artillery to the masses, as it were. The field guns here, they do take a while. Maybe 3 or 4 turns, which is quite a while here. But as you can see, we fought a massive fight here on the Western Front, and France have come in again here to... Oh my god, Bennett, look at that. That is going to be brutal on us. Oh my word, we've just got absolutely nothing here at all to defend against. That is just insanity. 4, possibly even 5 artillery pieces here. Look at this army, it's been absolutely decimated. We somehow have to pull ourselves out of the fire here, but good luck, you've got this Belgian army here loitering around. We really are up against it here in a huge way. 4,112. Poland is not happy at all with us. People in the government, cultural differences, religious unrest. We just don't have that ability yet to be able to really start hitting back. We're being dragged around here. But I'll be damned if we're going to lose all we've gained here. But look at that fight here in Strasbourg. Fortunately, being able to bring in these gentlemen here to help in that fight. And they've brought in this army as well. But that's full of conscripts. Now what we could do is empty the forces here from Frankfurt and bring them into here. But Frankfurt really is an absolute key town here for us. That would leave it open to those there. Let's push it anyway. Let's wait. Let's just wait here and see what happens. There's a chance they're going to attack us here in Strasbourg. We're going to have to pull in these gentlemen here to deal with this. And they've got chasseurs, rifle infantry, lots of field guns. I mean, a stupendous amount of field guns. That was our general here, Maximilian von Laffert. And they've taken a real thrashing there as well, haven't they? We can combine this army together here. We stand a good chance, but we're going to have to really... The recruitment here is going to have to be up so much, and then most of this is going to have to go to the Western Front. The Eastern Front can sort itself out for the moment, but Silesia here, recruitment is limited here. We've got Danzig. Again, Danzig doesn't have any infrastructure to deal with this. We're going to do small barracks up. That will enable us to recruit some rifle infantry, which we can pour into the area. But to be honest with you, Austria-Hungary haven't really done much for us, to be honest. At least they're starting to upgrade some of their regions here, which is always good. Training facility. Oh, that's excellent. They can get some rifle grenadiers. They get some pretty good units here, which is definitely what we want to see here on the border with Italy. The Balkans has got Slav resistance. That would be quite the take there. That would really be a fantastic gain for us, but we can't get there at the moment. We've got Copenhagen, we've got Denmark here, up here in the north. But we're going to really up against it here. Belgium is definitely going to have to be one of our key sort of locations we need to try and take out here. If we can take Belgium, it would open up this sea lane here for us. That would be absolutely fantastic. It really would. Right, let's end it. Actually, we've got to look at our research and technology here. What are we developing here? We're researching this to open up all of these here for us. That's going to really improve, especially mountain guns, like mortars, which are fantastic. Heavy mortars, and we're also getting here -2 recruitment cost for all infantry regions. So that's fine. That's almost done. That's great. Right, let's end the turn here, guys. Let's see what happens. I got a feeling France are going to attack us here. Okay, they're moving back here, Belgium. I'm not sure where they're going to go to, but we've got Sweden, Spain, France here. Oh, I'm afraid I'm going to turn that down. We are not going to war against Greece for 870. Not a chance. Russia. Oh my gosh, they're moving in a huge amount of troops here. Oh, they're moving away. Will that give us the breathing space we need here? Italy. Nothing silly from you, Italy, at all. Oh yes, memorials. Wonderful. That's going to reduce our costs significantly here, but again, as you can see, our tax income is pretty good here. Trade income is pretty low. But still, we are indeed going to... Oh yes, that's more like it. Now, we're going to reinforce this front here.
Truppen, vorwärts!
And ideally, we need a general. And it's going to cost a lot. Oh, look at that master gunner. Superior general prefers trenches. -25. Master gunner. Superior general. We do need a general here. It's going to cut a huge amount out of our... We just need them here to be able to hold on. What we've got here. Because a general really is important to your army. Do you have any generals here? We don't. Brandenburg. So all burden is produced quite a number of troops here. We're going to send all of the troops to the western front. We're going to send them via this route here so we can cut off this Belgian force if it moves in. These gentlemen are going to join here.
Männer, vorwärts! Linke Seite,
And we're
Marsch!
going to reinforce this significantly here. We're going to put our own army. We're going to, first of all, we're going to have, gentlemen, please. Line infantry going in. And we've got 4. We've got 2 in reserve. That's more like it. Look at that. Now we've got some defensive position here to hold on to. Cleave. Okay, Cleave is doing a pretty good job of building up. We're building up here on the Belgian border to be able to hit and strike outwards if needs be. Recruit another unit here. Oh, a village. If we can get this village here, look at that. Plus 600 to the region wealth, plus 2 bonus to town, plus 1 to the regional tax income. Now we need to also increase our income as well wherever we can, but 2,400. That will leave us with, if we get a sawmill, plus 400 to the region wealth. But ideally we need tax to come. Ooh, look at that village there, 3,000. In Munich here, in Bavaria. I think we've got to invest in a village to be able to. But anything closer to Berlin where it's much easier to defend. Oh, there is. I think we're going to get here in Hanover a village, just to be able to compensate for the the increase in troops being moved to the front. And I think what we will do is we'll begin recruiting more units. Actually, we don't need to. We've got plenty of units being recruited here. So Berlin again is going to be asked to produce 5 turns. We're going to get that artillery up and running there. How many turns for this? 3 turns. Excellent, look at that. In Dresden. Look at that trade flowing across there, very nice. Oh, there then, super dreadnought. Wow, super dreadnought. Good grief, that is... Whoa, ho, ho. That's going to be something to behold right there. Now, do we have a trade with the Netherlands? Yes, we do. They're friendly with us. Excellent. That's where we want it to be. We're going to try and move into here, though, if we can. But we're now ready to really receive this attack now by the French. If we could break them here at Strasbourg, it would be absolutely fantastic for us. It really would. Let's look at these. That's right. Let's have a look at what we're doing here. We don't need Marxism. We just don't need that at all. Soup kitchen, we don't need this. Right, what can we get here for military? Anything in civil? Let's press censorship. Plus or minus 3 diplomatic relations, mass propaganda. War correspondence. Ooh. That might be pretty good here. Open diplomacy. We definitely don't need fascism. Destroyers, no. Airplanes, not really. Those rifle scopes. That might be pretty good here to have this. Actually, this leads down to industrial mills if we get rifle scopes. I think here we're going to get rifle scopes. We've got 5 turns until trench warfare has been researched. Let's see where this leads us. Coming in 3744. Let's end the turn. Let's see what happens here, my friends. Okay, and the Belgium is... Oh, look at that. Belgium has decided to move its troops into there. That's fine. As long as... Ooh, France moving some of their forces away. That could be good for us. Russia significantly increasing its... Oh, look at that. Those absolute fiends. We're going to trap this Belgian force. Going to trap this Belgian force. How about 4 turns they'll surrender here. Excellent. And Cleve is starting to pull these forces in together here. So we need to do 2960 here, 2358. Look at that, it's dropped like an absolute stone because this is under siege. We're going to try and hold what we've got here. Excellent. Minister, experienced. We're going to be tested, my friends, very, very significantly here. Just got to hold our nerve. Can we actually fight? Will this drag in anything else? I don't think it will. Will that drag in? Oh, damn it. See, these might drag in each other. If they're linked, they'll drag in the whole entirety here of this front. As you can see here, we're starting to suffer pretty badly here. We're going to have to take this fight, I think. Beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful there, my friends. Holy smokes. But this is a fight we're going to take next episode. I do apologise, my friends, for this very short episode today. But I've been very, very busy of late. I've got a lot of work I must finish, my friends, for tomorrow and that, which is going to be Friday. I'm recording this on Thursday, so I do apologise for the really shortness of this episode here. But again, you know, if you want to see a double episode of this, I will more than do that, my friends. But I'll probably do one episode of this, and then I'm probably going to move on to my British campaign, because British campaign is, you know, really getting to a very delicate stage, as it were. But this is the fight we're going to take next episode. Look at this French army. It is absolutely a phenomenal French army. It really is. And they've got a lot of conscripts here, but these guns here are going to be an absolute menace. We're going to have to use our heavy cavalry here to try and take out these guns, otherwise they're going to cause absolute havoc, and especially they're going to aim for the general, immediately aim for the general. We have to protect him at all costs, so we really are going to have to really hunker down here. We've got to take this fight, because otherwise we're going to be, Strasbourg is going to fall and we're going to have any hope of replenishing it at all. Luckily we've got plenty of reinforcements here, but the French have got this army here standing by, but I think it's a conscript army. If we can break them here at Strasbourg, there's a chance we might be able to move into French territory. And also we've got Cleves here building up an army here that we can hopefully move to Belgium. We've got the Belgians here attacking Hanover, but we're moving forces into the area to deal with that. We've just got to hold on a little bit longer here, and we'll be able to deal with this Belgian force here, and then we can clear up the Western Front. We're trying to reinforce the Russian front as well, from taking troops from Warsaw and moving them into Königsberg. But we will hold this. We will do this, my friends. Believe me, we will absolutely do this. It's the last thing we do. We really will. As you can see, because they've got the guns with the out, so the auto-resolve would be just absolute stupidity to really try and do auto-resolve, because the guns here tip everything in their favour, because the guns immediately target your general. If your general falls, your army will just completely run. They will just bolt. They will shatter instantaneously. So we're going to use our cavalry to take out these guns as soon as we possibly can here. It really is crucial we do that. They've got some very good chasseurs here, which is the equivalent of our Jaeger. They don't have many little rifle units, mostly made of conscripts. They've got a heavy cav here, but we've got our own 3 heavy cav regiments. This is probably one of our best armies here. We need to get this army back up to full strength here. We do outnumber them. Fortunately, we've got, well, 1,100 in reinforcements. They do outnumber us initially, or we outnumber them by 15 initially. But we really are going to try and crack down on this army, build this defending force back up to full health, get this army back up to full health as well. Then we're going to strike against the French. We're going to try and clear Strasbourg in its entirety here, and deal with the Belgians, and deal with the Russians as well. But my friends, I'm going to end this episode here. Again, I do apologise for the shortness of this episode. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please comment, like and subscribe. Please keep your comments coming down below. They've been absolutely fantastic. They really have on all my campaigns, and they're going to need your help specifically on this one, because this really is a very tough campaign. You're fighting on 2 fronts against multiple enemies, and they really are very strong enemies, particularly Russia and France. They really are very strong indeed. Hope you're having a good week thus far, my friends. Hope you have a good weekend coming up. There'll probably be a British campaign. That'll be the next campaign. You'll probably see the British campaign coming out next video. And we are in a pretty precarious position there in the British campaign, so we're going to see what happens there. But hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll see you on the battlefield very soon, my friends. Be careful whatever you do, and have a great time. Until next time, my friends. Bye for now.